Hey everyone, in this video we are gonna have a look on how I design this kind of project. So basically this is a fictive project for a fintech company. The main goal is a website, just a simple homepage, landing page that will show a little bit what the product does and why it should be used by users. And also what I want to empathize a little bit is the utility of the software that we will promote, and yeah, you will see a little bit my process and all that. Let's go. So basically what we did first was some basic client discovery. So this is all in French, but I will tell you a little bit. So basically we ask ChatGPT to give us a fictive project for a fintech company, because this is something that we want to train on, and like that we can provide good value to the end user. So we basically did some basic market research. So we had the main goal of the website, secondary goals, what is the business, what are the target user, what is the value proposition, how we will talk to the users, this is important for the copy, what is the offering, what makes you different from the competition. Then we did a bit of mood boarding. We wanted to do something modern, but in a sense, what we wanted to do is not overdo something that is not useful. For example, this is beautiful, I like the design, but does it really help the goal of converting users? So if it's not, it's maybe not that useful. A good example of that, I'm gonna show you that, is the linear website. So basically, we try to get a lot of inspiration from them for this project particularly, because they really did the best thing for a project. They have simple text that is easy to understand. They have great images. They don't have overwhelming animations. They have simple, basic animation that still looks good, like this, for example. You see, everything is right in place. I really like the navbar, by the way. It's really smooth, and when we go into mobile mode, we just click, and I really like it. They did a really great job, and we wanna try to do something similar, but with our own touch, you know, and with a different project also. So yeah, we took a lot of inspiration from them. I will put the website in the description below so you can see it a bit. But let's go back to our project. So we did a mood boarding like this. Basically, this is, I think, everything is almost coming from Dribble. This is some small things that we saw and that we liked about fintech project. And as you can see, sometimes we put on the top left some small things that we liked about it. So this is useful, for example, when working with clients, because clients often they tell you, yeah, I like this website, I like this one, but you need to be specific on what you like about the website, and you need to make your client more specific about what they like, because obviously a website is often complex and offer a lot of different things. So you have to target what are the things that they like, and you will reproduce in your project, but with your own touch. So I did a bit of exploring also with colors and all that. Basically, the mood boarding is a lot of exploring. This is really important to get away on where you want to go on the project. Then there will be, of course, the sitemap. So you have a few ways to do that. You can either go to realm.io and make AI build you a complete wireframe. So it works well, but often what I see with that is you get like really I will not say like really generic, but mostly generic basic things that works, but I think it shrinks a little bit your creativity. And for this project, we wanted to have maybe another approach, because I already tried Realm. I like it, but as I said, yeah, it shrinks a little bit the creativity. So what we did in the sitemap is basically we first with GPT really try to understand what kind of things we need on the website. For instance, of course, hero section, there will be like feature sections, there will be, I mean, all the different parts of the website that we want to put. So we did that first. That's the first step. And then what we did is separating every step in its own frame and writing content for it. So basically, this is really something that is overlooked by designers. They often go too fast to design and they don't look at what they will put on the website. And what you end up with is a website with a lot of like lorem ipsum, all that here that doesn't mean anything, that does not reflect the final work that you want to put in. And I really don't like this approach. I prefer to work with real content that you will use. What I like to do also, if you want a website that converts a lot, what you can do is basically try different approach. So you will have some ABC testing for the content. So what I mean by that is you will not have a single headline, but you will have 3 headlines and you will track which headline works the best. I will do a video maybe on this, so yeah. So let's keep going. And next, what I wanted to do is something that Linear did on their website is I really like this section. I wanted to reproduce this section, the animation and all that. I really wanna retry it. And this is really great to understand a bit more what are the customers and that you can trust also the brand. One of the most important aspects of it. So let's go back. So then the next part of the website will be like a feature section, because you have to understand that a landing page need to make the user understand fast what your product does, and you need to understand why your potential customer will go to your website. So for me, one of the most important things and one of the biggest pain points currently in web development and web design is when you arrive on a website, you don't know what the product or service or anything is for. For me, you have to understand directly with a clear visual, with a clear headline and sub-headline, what the product does in like 5 to 10 seconds, okay? And you will want to empathize a bit more this when the user starts scrolling on the website. And I think this is a big issue, because right now a lot of people try to do a beautiful website, and I understand that, and it's great. But like I said, you need to understand what the goal of the website, what the goal of the client is. The goal, for example, for a fintech company that is basically offering an artificial intelligence software tool to invest, they want to have clients. Which kind of clients? They want private customer for this project, for example. Private customer, they want small to medium business. So you have 3 types of potential customers. You can go more in depth with that, but this is a good start. So, and then you ask yourself what that kind of customers want to see on the website. Do they want to see a beautiful website that loads in 10 seconds and have a lot of animation? I mostly think they don't care, and it will not serve well the purpose of the website. They want to understand fast what the product does, why it will benefit them, why they can trust the product also. Really important part, because we talk about money, and people don't want to put money in something they don't trust, obviously. And they want to experience a bit the product without needing to register or something like that. So what we did for that is basically we tried to do a really clear and easy to understand headline and sub-headline. We tried to understand also what was the problem of the main users. So we thought about, and it was struggling with complex and overwhelming way of investing. and we craft an headline for that and also a sub-headline. Then we build trust with the user by showing them that yes, there are brands that work with us. So I will show you just here. This is what I did just here. So there is brand that that work with us. So this is the main customer, small to medium businesses. And there is also real people that are, for example, investor at JP Morgan. This is an example, but yeah, you can say. There is also real people that are using our product. So it's easier for the user to say, yeah, okay, this guy is working at JP Morgan Chase. This is an important investment company and all that, and yeah, I can trust this. What I wanted to do, I will show you this here, it will be better. What I wanted to do next is show a little bit more in depth the features of the product. Because it's great to see, yeah, I can trust them. They seem to be backed up and all that. But what can I gain? What is my benefit that I will get by using the product? So as you can see right now, we are at the mid-fidelity wireframing phase, like designing wireframing phase. So we are just putting a little bit of color and the fonts from the low fidelity one, as you can see. And this is a work in progress, so we will finish that soon. But as you can see, this for me is really important. So you will have a clear headline, get a hold of the market, okay? Maybe something even more specific. You will then have a small sub-headline like this. Here we want a clear and really easy to understand visual of what is the main offer of the product. And then we will have 3 smaller parts of the product that will still be valuable for the user, but this is not the main offering that we think might benefit the user. So then what I want to do is a demo. So I'm not sure about the layout and all that and the text also on this, but I think that a good way to convert more users, because basically they will try. Obviously, this is not how it works, but this is kind of a demo of the product. I think this is a good idea. Maybe something even more. Imagine the software existed and it was not a fictional client. What I think will be more beneficial will be to have a real demonstration of the product here. Maybe a quick video, maybe even like a button, try it out now, and the user can try it out without needing to register. But for this project, we want to go with a simple things like this. How much you want to invest at first? What are the strategy that you want to adopt? What are the returns that you want also? And here you will have I think this is good because we will put a nice animation on this. And we will do like this will be gray or something. And when you click on the last thing here, you feel this, you click on this, and it loads a little bit like this. Boom, it shows the result. You have a button here that will benefit you also. So yeah, and maybe animation like this. Not sure, again, we'll try and we'll see. So here, this is the result section. Why we wanted to put this here is to build trust again with the user. You will see real results that are backed by real user and companies and how much they earned. We can even put like this, you see a little button like this, and put a use case, a complete use case that will show, yes, Thomas Clark, CEO of Leverage, and maybe a testimonial or something like that. This can be really useful. So we'll see. Then we will have the expert section. So basically, this is really important for a finance related tool, because I will not trust anybody with finance. I want people that have maybe experience in it, that have worked at big company, that know what they talk about. For example, I will probably not trust a company that is just been created by random people, even like me, or yeah. So what I want here is a small team section, like the best 8 people that have the best resume here, or even 2 or 4, just the best people that will make the client think like, yeah, okay, these guys have worked at a serious company, they seems to be legit. We can put even a LinkedIn button here to like that they see that is real users. And yeah, they are legit, and yeah, we can trust them. So what's next is a section. This is not finished, this is a work in progress again, but a section how it works. So I think we will put a small scroll animation here, some steps and all that. When you scroll, you will see first this one, book a free call, or anything we haven't finished a copy here. And when you scroll, it's passed to the next element. Next section is security and transparency. So security, again, in a finance and investment world, this is also really important because you don't want to lose your money. You don't want to give money to people that will lose it, obviously. So we will have to put how we secure all this process. So next one is this pricing section. So this is like more of a personal opinion. I feel like when I go on a website, I kind of like to know directly what the pricing of the product is, because sometimes it's business oriented and the pricing might not fit my needs. Sometimes the pricing may be too high or anything. So I like to put a pricing section. I know some people will like to hide it. So then we have the blog. For almost every company, a blog can be really beneficial because it will, one, bring content if your blog articles are valuable, and it will also like make you more give you more credibility to the users, because they will trust more someone that will, if you do great articles and know what you are talking about, yeah, they will think that you are maybe an expert. And yeah, so next step will be the CTA. So it's a little bit too small here, but it will be just a basic headline with a button to just remember the user to start. And I will just show you the header and the footer of the website. So as you can see, we wanted to go something really similar to Linear. We'll try to do some of the animation. And as you can see, we want to have something small that is not taking away the content of the website, and also that is sticky, because it's always better to reach here and click on the things that you are interested in. And the footer will look something like this. Basically, yeah, this is basic stuff, socials and all that. So I will probably do a video when the design is finished, and maybe when the development is finished. But it was just important for me to show a little bit my process, and that in a project, in a website project, even if this one is really, it's a non-existing company, obviously, but you want to have something organized. You want to have something that is, that is clean. I mean, as you can see, this is work in progress, so this is a bit a mess. But if we go to this, as you can see, this is pretty clean. Obviously there is only 2 pages, but there is desktop and mobile. We sometimes do tablet too, but for this project we think that we will just adapt the mobile version. It would be easy. And yeah, so this is a template from Yui Nguyen, I think. I will put his channel in the description below. And what I just change from his template is client discovery. So this is a step some people will not do on Figma, but I like it, so I did on Figma. And yeah, let me know what you think, and if you want another video, let's go.